Yes, I appreciate you guys for tapping in one more time to just in this report. You already know who it is. It's your boy Mikey. If you didn't know what the channel is about, it's about positivity, it's about change, it's about you can royally screw your life up, shatter it in 1,000 pieces, and the comeback is greater than the setback. Sauce. You already know what it is. I've been getting a lot of comments and I've been asked this question time and time again. And just like I got the knowledge given to me, I feel for no other reason I'm trying to help the gente. So the title of the caption is exactly what we're going to get into. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, thumbs down. It don't matter. Hey, whatever you want to say, freedom of speech. I could take the good, I could take the bad. Help your boy out by hitting that like button. Por favor. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. So a lot of people ask me, Mike, how do I obtain my real estate license in California? That's not really the biggest question I get asked a lot is, can I obtain my real estate license in California? Because I'm an ex-felon. So I'm going to get into that. That's not at the beginning of the process. I thought that would be at the beginning of the process. Let me explain the whole process. So what I suggest right now is you just kick back, grab a pen, grab some papel, and take some notes to some of the 3 or 4 most important key parts of this video, which I'm going to give it to you all. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into this. So the first thing you got to do is be at least 18 years of age, right? You can't be a minor and get it. Simple. You got to understand that. Let's move on. No need to dwell there any longer, right? The second thing is you need to be a California resident. You can obtain a real estate license in California if you're not a California resident. I'm a California resident, lifelong, always have been. I can't apply to get my real estate license in Texas unless I'm a Texas resident. Okay, I have to physically plant myself over there, show proof of my residency, and then go through the whole process I did in California in Texas. So in California, you need to be a California resident. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, number 3, you need to complete 135 hours of pre-licensing education. Okay, that's the curriculum right there. Okay, now write this down. I told you to grab a pen. Okay, so write this down. Okay, the website. Here's the website. Okay, and I know a lot of people are like, but the background check. I'm gonna get to that, cabrones. I'm gonna get to that. Okay. As far as what crimes go, because a lot of people count themselves out already from crimes they have committed in the past. A lo mejor no eras un santo. Hey, yo no era un santo también. I'm going to get to that. Write this down, the website. This is the one that I use. Now, you can go ahead and contact Sacramento, the California Department of Real Estate, and get a list of websites. This is the one that I use. It's very, very reputable. It's www, okay, access license. So let me spell it out. AccessLicense.com. Okay, www.accesslicense.com. Okay. Now, once you buy, okay, the curriculum is it's a couple $100. I want to say it was $200. That's all it was. $200 gets you all the education you need to set yourself up to take the California salesperson real estate exam. Okay. You have to wait a minimum of 90 days before you can take the exam or apply to take the exam. Why? Some people just want to binge study it and knock it out and not sleep. And, you're trying to get to your goal a whole lot faster. But it's a minimum of 90 days that you have to wait. I forgot how they time it or whatever, but you can't apply. Once you get the curriculum, you got to wait 90 days. So a lot of people, it takes them a while to complete the curriculum. I got it in September of 2000. And I want to say I finished it about January of 2001, maybe January or February. So I went ahead and I studied it, and it took me 4 to 5 months, not just the curriculum itself, but I also took the crash course in the end, which is like the power crash course that hits all the key points of the test itself. All right, let's keep it going. There's 3 courses that is inside the curriculum that you're going to buy. Again, I gave the website. Go back. If you didn't write it down, go back to the video and write it down again. First one, real estate principles. You got to learn your real estate principles. Second one, real estate practices. How does the ball roll? Como corre la agua? Real estate practice. The last one, I believe they give you a choice of either real estate financing or real estate liability. All that boils down to 135 hours of education. That's how you get the ball rolling. I know people are talking about the background check. Do I qualify? I'll get to that, cabrones. Hold on. Okay. So after you complete the education, again, it's a minimum of 90 days that you have to wait after you purchase it in order to take the test. After you complete that, what you're going to do now is you're going to apply for the California Salesperson Exam. That's the official name of the exam. It's the California Salesperson Exam. Okay. So what you can do is write this down again. You got your plumita? Write this down. Go to www.dre.ca.gov. I'll repeat it again. www.dre.ca.gov. So what you want to do is go to that website and you want to create a profile, okay, on the e-licensing system they have there. It's right there. You'll see you have a bunch of little squares when you get to the website. One is create an e-licensing profile. The reason you want to do that is this allows you to print the forms, which is like the application, also just general information. All the general information is there. So what I'm telling you is already there on this website, but sometimes we just don't read. You need someone to tell you. Mike is going to tell you right now. And it allows you to print forms, and it allows you to get results, updates, status updates electronically. So it's just like making a Facebook or an Instagram username, password, save it somewhere. I just have a note app on my phone that I save a lot of passwords on, and now I barely got the iPhone now. I love all the layers of security that iPhones have. So if someone snatches the iPhone, good luck. You ain't getting inside it anyways. Okay, so you apply for the California Salesperson Exam. It takes 4 to 6 weeks for your application to be processed, because guess what? A lot of people are applying for a real estate license. So it takes 4 to 6 weeks. So don't get antsy once you finish the curriculum. You want to schedule your exam now. They'll get to you. And through the website, the DRE website, okay, www.dre.ca.gov, they will let you know when the application was received. So when they're scheduling exams. So say your application was received now in March. They're going to say we're on the website through your e-licensing system. Go in there, boom. They're going to say on there, the information update on you. They'll let you know right now we're scheduling exams from applications from December. And then you go back again. Right now, the next week, we're scheduling exams from January. Right now, we're scheduling exams from February, etc. It takes 4 to 6 weeks for you to schedule your exam. Okay, so you got to wait. Even though you paid for the education, you paid for all of that, you still have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for your application to be processed. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, once approved, now you find out. Okay, now you find out that you can finally schedule your exam. How are you going to find out? They're going to send you an email and mail you to a physical address, because you put your information on there, on that profile that you created. They're going to send you an email and a mail notification saying you can schedule your exam. We're almost there, cabrones. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, write this down también, because a lot of people just aren't too tech savvy. They want to talk with someone over the phone to guide them through the process. I understand all of that, okay? So write this down también. This is the California Department of Real Estate Public Information Line. Okay, it's 1-877-373-4542. Again, I'll give it to you one more time. 1-877-373-4542. That's just the general information, because if it's not clicking what I'm saying here, they got representatives in Sacramento that'll walk you through the whole process nonstop. All right. Step 5, okay, reiterate one more time. You got to be at least 18 years of age, be a California resident, complete 135 hours of pre-licensing education. Now you got to apply for the salesperson exam. Step 5, you got to pass the mofo, okay? You got to pass the California salesperson licensing exam, okay? So the exam is this: 150 multiple choice questions. They give you up to 3 hours to complete the exam. All right, 3 hours. And you got to score at least a 70% or higher. You got to score at least a 70% or higher to pass the test, cabron. Okay. The result. Okay. So let me talk about my experience. So, man, I scheduled my test for Memorial Day weekend. It was the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. Okay. It was a shitload of traffic. I didn't think I was going to get there on time. Some buddies had already told me, if you are 1 minute late to the exam, it's a wrap. The door is closed. They just took your money, and now you have to apply for another exam date through the e-licensing system. I was shitting a little bit of bricks because I didn't take into consideration it's Memorial Day weekend. My exam is at 4 o'clock. I left to Sacramento at 12 o'clock. Okay. I just made it. By the time I got in the park, and this is the federal building, okay, in Sacra. This is the federal building, okay. There's guards, and it's like you're walking to the FBI building. Just take that into consideration. It just consideration. You don't have to. It just fucking is the place that you're going to take the test. I barely made it. As I bolted around the corner to the door of this big federal building, there was a walkway, and there was people out there who guide you. I kid you not, this lady was like, come on, come on. She must have knew. If I was there 1 minute later, your boy is done. Okay. I made it. I got inside there. So let me talk a little bit about the exam, the experience itself. Okay. Up to 3 hours. That is the hardest test I've ever taken in my fucking life. No bullshit. That was the hardest test. I've taken a lot of tests, right? I went to college, accounting school. I've taken several tests. Okay. This is the hardest test. Okay. You have up to 3 hours to take it. You get inside there, you know, it's almost like a pat down, like take everything out, put it inside a locker. They know you're coming already. You've already scheduled the exam. You put everything inside a locker. They pat you down, hands out. You do all this. You didn't think it was like that? It's like that. All this song and dance. Then you get inside the room. There's nothing but glass walls, so you can see through everything. Everything as much transparent. That's as much as transparent as you can be. It's glass walls, okay? Except the outside windows are tinted, right? You know, with that chrome tint. That means you can see out, but you can't see in. Inside of there, the test room has glass walls. I walked in there. Oh, man, there must have been 60 to 80 gente, right? All up in there. And all they do is tell you at the desk after you do all this and you put your personal possessions there and you get a little number that you're going to get back to grab your possessions in the end. You're at desk 68. Okay, or your area is 68, whatever. Every single desk has a number. You go and sit down. Now you're sitting at a desk that has a big, like a screen on it. It's a huge screen and everything is touch. Ain't no pencils, ain't none of that old school shit. Everything is touch. You're looking at the screen. There's a timer right there. You can stop and you can start. That means you can pause the test if you want. I kid you not, man. People were pausing the test. Okay, and again, it's a pin dropping environment. You can hear everything. People were pausing the test and you can hear them go to the restroom and all you hear was, ugh. Hey, it is what it is. do or die moment. You know what I mean? Make or break. Well, I guess it just depends how much pressure you put on yourself. I mean, it is a huge thing, right? But anyways, you finish the test. All you have to, they don't give you the score is not based on how many you got right or how many you got wrong. It's 70%. So really what they want to know is that you have a general understanding of everything you studied and real estate right there. Okay, this is what I didn't know. I didn't know after I took the test that you're going to be given the results on the spot. You're given the results on the spot. So I walk out of there. I'm done. I hit the button. I'm out. Once I get to the front desk, I give them my number. They're already printing my shit out, right? They're printing it out. I go and I grab all my possessions. Boom, boom, boom. Your boy is locked and loaded, ready to go. They give you the paper and they say, what we want you to do is please do not open these results here. These results are final. Once you exit this building, feel free to open them. And if you have any information, there's a way to reach us on that letter. Good luck. That was it. Good luck. It reminded me of that movie with, remember Taken? Good luck. Motherfucker was no joke. Anyways, I had the results in my hand. I didn't know I was going to get the results on the spot. I'm walking out. It's hot. It's Sakra. It's late May. I'm hot. I never hardly wear tank tops under. It's too many layers for me. I'm one of those guys that's always hot all the time. You know what I mean? I'm on top of the covers. My wife is under them. When we sleep. And so I fucking had a tank top on. I took it. I had a polo on. I took that polo off. I took that slingshot off. I threw it in the trunk. I still had the paper in my hand. I put the polo back on. I'm taking my time. It's Sakra. It's almost sunset. It's warm. It must have been like 92, 95 that day. Sakra gets hot. So I waited to open it up. So what did I do? I went inside of there. I started chopping it up and I rolled one up. Okay. And then I lit it and I blew it. I blew one in the air. Beautiful sunsets coming down. I sat down in my seat and I said, Lord, your will be done. And I opened the paper up and it said, the first thing it said in caps lock, congratulations. That was it. The rest of the letter was just fluff, right? So they give it to you on the spot. After that, now let's talk about the background check. Okay, now let's talk about background and criminal activity when it comes to pertaining this, okay? Now, when you did that, the final step 6, okay, is submit your salesperson license application with fees, okay? So again, the curriculum costs about $200. The application maybe $75. Yeah, the application is anywhere from $75 to $100. You're talking about a couple $100 for a career that, I'll talk about the money, maybe just a little bit. Now comes the background check. I thought the background check, and it would have gave me more peace of mind on all those months I was hitting books hard, hitting books at home. You could ask my family. They were seeing me get home and study on the weekends, study at nights. I was studying at work. Thankfully, because I've always been in like management positions when I've had 9 to 5s where I'm able to do my own schedule and just close my office door and I'm the boss and don't bug me. So I was able to put in hours and hours all those months. I wish it would have been on the front end, to be honest, but it was on the back end. The background check is on the back end. Fingerprinting can be done in several places. But I heard from a couple of friends the most effective place is the sheriff's department. So I went ahead and I contacted the sheriff's department to schedule myself for fingerprinting. They want to know what for. There's different categories: employment, this, that, real estate license. So I let them know that. That's another $75 to $100. I can't remember. I went down to the sheriff's department of Monterey County and I went ahead and I took it. And so what the sheriff's department do is they send the background check directly to the Department of Real Estate, the California Department of Real Estate. That's where they send it, straight over there. Okay. Within 30 days. Okay. And they'll tell you this on the public information line or on their website. A lot of people have questions. This video is going to help out a lot of gente. I know that. Within 30 days, they will let you know via letter and email if you signed up for both on the e-licensing system through the website. 30 days, they'll let you know if you pass the background check. Okay, let's talk about that. So I thought with in my past that I didn't know. I was very skeptical whether I was going to qualify to get a real estate license in California. There's a lot of things that I can't do. And this is just one of those things that I question from up front, but I just leave it up to the Lord. He's going to do it. Ultimately, at the end, I want his will to be done. I don't want to force my way into shit because it won't go good. So just like I told him, I thanked him. Congratulations when I got the letter. Your will be done. I'm doing the back. When I started this whole process, I just had faith, right, the whole time. What I have personally, I'll divulge this on this video, in my criminal history was, as a juvenile, the first thing I got was shooting into an inhabited dwelling. Okay. I got 459, 211, 12021 ex-felon firearms, and 186.22s. Okay. That off the top, I know I got. I also got those little health and safety 11-357s, a little bit of weed. I might have got busted with some yayo when I was a teen too. I can't remember. But those were always underlying charges. They kind of swept those under not swept them, but just, there was more serious felonies that they always said, we'll deal with this motherfucker with this little petty shit later. Maybe when he gets out or when he hits the joint, we'll have him do classes. I can't remember how they did me, but I ended up, doing some shit. But anyways, that's what I have on my jacket. So here's the big nugget. Here it is for you thinking that if you don't qualify because of your background check, here's the nugget. If the crimes you've committed do not pertain or are not substantial to the industry, then they won't affect you. Let me say that one more time. If the crimes you've committed do not pertain or are not substantial to the industry you're applying for, they won't be held against you. They won't affect you. So what they look for is embezzlement, fraud, maybe tax evasion. I don't know. That's a gray area. Anything that pertains to business ethics and practices will be held against you. Yo era cholo. That's all I did. Okay. And everything that I named a little bit, I probably got a couple more in there. One time when I pulled the background, I had to pull a fingerprinting for, I can't remember what was it for. Was it for this or something else? I pulled it. I had been arrested 13 times. Okay, I've been arrested like 13 times in all those cases, but some of them were just like violations. Okay, but anyways, July 5th of 2021. Okay, about 2 days. We're planning my wife's birthday on the 8th, 3 days before my wife's birthday, which we had a huge shebang at the house. Go back on my Instagram and scroll to the bottom videos. You'll see 2 videos of where it says 40th on like a backdrop. We had a big old 40 on the lawn, big old 40. Anyways, July 5th, 3 days before that party, I got the email. And it was late at night, like 11 o'clock at night. Not that late, but 11 o'clock at night. And it says, shit, I feel like reading it. All right. That's one of those emails I will not erase, cabrones. I will not erase. All right. And here we go. Your real estate salesperson license has been issued. Your license certificate is now available for printing from the DRE website using the e-licensing system. That was one of the best emails I've ever had of my life. Again, I'm going to wrap this video up. I don't want to make it too long. If you have any questions, reach out, DM me on Instagram at the Salinas Report. I'm here to help people. I'm at a point in my life where we've done all the negative, done all the bad. Now it's all about the good, and it reciprocates. I do too much good. You know what I mean? So in the community, So I try my best to just help out the people. If you want anything else, you let me know what you need via DM on Instagram. I will let you guys go until the next video. And remember what I always say, in the end, all you got is the memories.